Agadlas Concordia. Tonight, this government has an opportunity to do something which it has not done since it entered office, following the collapsing of our economy and society by Fianna Fáil in collaboration with the banks and their powerful interests. Those dark days exposed that the banks in this country had run roughshod over the Irish people, and that the state authorities that were mandated to protect them had completely abrogated their responsibilities, the central bank most especially among them. And here we are. Images and scenes that we thought were consigned to history books and would never be seen again have re-emerged in our country, and all under this Fine Gael government's watch. Unprecedented numbers of our citizens are lying in sleeping bags on footpaths in this city tonight and in cities and towns throughout Ireland. This has developed as a direct result of this government's failed housing policies. Families having to sleep in Garda stations, B&Bs, hotels, and in your so-called temporary solutions. You too have stood on the side of the banks and against the ordinary people who sustain Ireland as a society. The ordinary people of Ireland want to live in a society, and it seems that this government wants us to live in an economy. Well, Minister, let's put this notion right here tonight. You, your party Fine Gael, and your independent minister colleagues can clearly outline which side you are all on, and it is either the banks or the people. I am not accepting your red herring that enactment of this legislation will lead to higher interest rates on mortgages. We already have the highest interest rates in Europe, again all under your watch. You have failed to take on the power of the banks and markets because you see them as allies. You allowed vultures into the country because you won't interfere or upset the market. But you will happily sit back and watch families being dragged by the ears from their homes by these banks and their thugs. I commend Chocta Doherty for this legislation, and I suggest that a significant majority of the Irish people will also commend him. Again, I advise you have a choice. Put the power back with the people and statutorily provide them their legal consent, or ignore our needs and interests at your political peril. Caoimhghín.